Hey, nice shirt. How do you respond to that? How do you feel about that? What a jerk. Completely ignore it. Hey, nice shirt to you. Thank you. How you interpret that one comment is indicative of how you interpret everything that occurs throughout the entirety of your life. This is one of the biggest, secrets that people who are charismatic and people who are outgoing and people who are happy and jovial, and people wonder, how are they always feeling like that? Why are they always in such a good mood? This is one of the secrets that they know. Most people feel like in life that it's all coming at them so fast, like a huge pipe, like a dam or a spillway, where all this water is being filtered and it's coming at them in one pipe, and they're just trying to make by. This is happening to them, and they're doing this, and they're the victim, and they can't really control much. All they can hope to do is kind of guide the water and do their best. But in actuality, when you start to control the way that you perceive things, you end up building little bars that act as a filter through the big pipe that can block out 85% of the water. So now you just have these little streams, little 15%. You can shower in them, you can take a drink in them, you can dance in them, you can control them. You should feel like you have a sense of control in your life, and being able to control the way you perceive things that happen is a huge start and a huge way that you can start to do this immediately. What we're going to talk about here today is focusing on what makes you happy, content, and fulfilled, and ignoring the other stuff. Now, I would never be an advocate of ignoring things that don't make you happy, that need to be addressed, but we're not talking about anything of the sort. 75% or so, I believe, of the happiness in your life comes from the way that you look at things. That means the only commonalities you have with the bum under the bridge and old Don Trump at the top of the tower is 25%. The rest of it, you're all the same. It just depends on the way that you look at things. Now, I'm going to talk about 3 different situations, and you really tell me how you would interpret this, how you would feel. So let's say you just got a French press coffee with your buddy, and you're walking down the street, and you're shooting the shit. And all of a sudden you see ambulance, and it's just tearing down the road, and about 5 feet behind it is a brand new pimped out Maserati, just tearing right behind it. All the other cars are waiting on the road. Stop for a minute. What are you thinking? What's happening? How are you feeling about what's happening? Are you feeling that, what a jerk? I mean, he thinks everyone else has to wait and he doesn't. He's rich. He thinks he's above everyone else. How dare him? How dare him? Or just ignore it. It doesn't even register. It's not occurring to you at the time. How does it impact you? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to look at it. Yeah, I hear the siren, but who cares? Or are you thinking, wow, I mean, maybe that guy just pulled in from a hard day at work and he saw his wife getting loaded in the ambulance and he's tearing behind her, trying to figure out what happened frantically to meet her at the hospital and see what's going on. Those 3 different interpretations are all equally valid. The one of ignoring it obviously is not valid or not, but I guess let's say these 2 interpretations are equally valid. When you look at it the first way, though, what a jerk, he thinks he's better than everyone else. How do you feel? You feel negative, you feel mad, you feel belittled, you feel like the victim. When you say, well, maybe he's after his wife and he's trying to figure out what's going on, you may feel lucky that nothing bad has happened to you. God, everyone I love is safe and sound, and I feel optimistic, man, today's going to be a good day. So the 2 different ways that you interpret those things is hugely indicative of how you're going to feel for the next hour, some people the whole rest of the day. So why not choose the interpretation when there is ambiguity? You're never going to know what happened. Why not choose the one that's going to make you feel good? It's completely in your control. Really what I'm asking you is, why not choose to know that you're going to feel happy, as opposed to choose that you're going to be in a bad mood and pissed off for the next hour at a minimum? It's your choice. Now, what if I tell you, sir, 95% sure that guy was just being a jerk. Only 5% chance that's really his wife. It doesn't change a thing. Do you think the guy, let's say 100% chance that he was being a jerk, but you're never going to find out? Do you think the guy that chose to interpret it the way it really is any better off? He's never going to find out. He doesn't know. All he knows is he's going to be in a bad mood for the next hour, and you're going to be in a good mood. So this first example is brought up to tell you, if there's any ambiguity at all, always favor the interpretation that's going to make you feel good. Why not? It's your choice. It's like you're saying, I don't want to feel good. It's that simple. Okay, now let's talk about something that's a little bit more difficult. When actually bad things do happen to you. Let's look on how we can get on top of this and take a definite bad mood into a neutral or maybe even a good mood. So for instance, let's say I'm going out with some friends, we're going to a really cool place. I've got an outfit picked out, spent some time in the shower, getting cleaned up, looking good, did my hair, put on my fresh clothes, a little bounce in my step, feeling good. As soon as I get out there to hail a cab, I see this white Mercedes flying down the road. Boom, puddle, splashes me, I'm soaked, dirty water. Can't do anything, don't have enough time, have to jump in that cab and go. How can I interpret this so I'm not completely pissed off? Oh, he should have been watching where he was driving, or, why does this always happen to me? I work so hard, I try to be happy and it happens to me. As opposed to that, let's look at a way that we can see how this might be funny. I think when you look at things in a way that's funny, it's the best way to try to pull the best out of a bad situation. So it's very ironic. So I'm thinking, oh, look at me, Mr. Cool Guy, did his hair, gel in the hair, he's walking down, he's gonna talk to some girls tonight, he's feeling so good. Boom, gets splashed with a puddle. I mean, the irony of it is a little funny. Yeah, it's bad, I gotta wear these clothes to the club, and it's obviously not what I wanted, but it is kind of funny. Big tough guy gets hit with a bunch of dirty water from some Mercedes. I mean, it's almost like a cartoon. So I'm gonna find that little bit of funny, I'm gonna laugh at it, I'm gonna tell the story. I'm like, can you believe I was bouncing down like I was so cool and I got hit with this water from this Mercedes, okay? So I'm gonna tell that story. Now, I'm gonna feel somewhat good about it. I'm gonna think it's kind of funny at least, as opposed to being pissed off. So either way, I'm wearing these dirty clothes into the club that I don't wanna be wearing. So why make it worse by dwelling on it and saying, oh, it's so bad, I'm such a victim, when I can be, hey, it's a little funny. And because it's a little funny, I'm gonna feel completely different. I'm probably gonna forget about it. Someone comes up to me and they're like, dude, what happened? I'll be like, oh man, it's so funny. I thought I was so cool, I thought I was looking so good. I got hit with water from this Mercedes. So as you reiterate the story and the night goes on, it could continue to keep your mood high, as opposed to someone comes up, oh, I don't even want to talk about it. It always happens to me. Okay, so let's bring it all together with an example that incorporates both of these concepts that we're talking about. Reframing and looking at what's funny and something that's ambiguous. Reframing what's ambiguous, or looking at something funny, looking at any way that you can bring good out of bad. Okay, so this actually happened to me, so this is a great example. So I was leaving a hotel, I was in LA, and I was leaving a hotel at like 10 a.m. I get out of the elevator, I'm walking out towards the valet, and there's a group of, I don't know, 4 or 5 people. And as soon as I walk in, they're laughing. And one of the big pet peeves that I have is that anytime anyone laughs in a room, everyone assumes they're laughing at them. Like at a restaurant, like completely non-rational. It's just, if they're laughing at me. It's not true 99% of the time. So I'm like, oh, they're laughing, they're having a good time. It's Saturday morning. Then I see one of the guys kind of pointing at me from a distance while they're laughing. Okay, so obviously they're laughing at me. So what do? Go over there? What's your problem, bud? Huh? You saying something to me? What do you gotta say? Say it to my face. Absolutely not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna think, okay, what's going on here? All right, well, I just left the hotel, I just woke up. I'm a 6'4" pale ginger man. My hair's going everywhere. I'm wearing some clothes that looks like a bad outfit you'd wear the night before. I mean, if I was sitting with that dude and he saw me and I saw me walking out of there and he was making jokes, I'd probably laugh too. I'd probably think it's funny. I'm not a hard guy to laugh at. So I'm thinking, okay, good. I'm actually kind of chuckling. Oh God, think of this big albino walking stick coming through the lobby. I mean, that is pretty funny. So now I'm actually kind of chuckling to myself. So that's a great way to look at something. They're obviously laughing at me. They think something's funny. But as opposed to getting mad or starting anything, I get a laugh out of it. What a better way to turn. So I'm not expecting you to immediately be able to turn someone laughing in your face into something that you feel good about. But the beauty of this is once you begin to work on altering your perception of ambiguous events and events that are not so ambiguous but not in your favor, your brain learns to begin to look at those things automatically. So you get to the point where you don't have to intentionally think, okay, what could be funny about this? Your brain's just gonna naturally do that. It's gonna put up those grates against the water and allow only the manageable, funny, fun, good feeling stuff to come through. Now, when you think of someone that's charismatic, you always think of optimistic, happy, in a good mood, cheerful. So this is really important when you're trying to establish that core charisma is a very positive, pink-colored glasses perspective of life. now to just take it a little bit deeper. There are going to be bad things that happen in your life that are beyond repair with reframing and getting a little laugh at it. But when those things happen, I want you to very intently consider whether it's something you can control or whether it's something you cannot control. I'm so adamant when people come to me for advice or they come to me with any kind of stress in their life, if it's a problem that's beyond their control, I have no sympathy for them trying to dwell on it and get advice on it because there's nothing they can do. Obviously, if it's something important, you need to take care of it and get a plan of attack, how you're going to get it taken care of. But to worry about it is the biggest waste of energy. It wastes days, weeks, and months of people's lives when there's nothing they can do. It doesn't matter if they sit and write essays 24 hours a day for the next month, or if they don't pay it any mind whatsoever, it's not going to change the outcome. So choose to control that focus. It's much like meditation, where you continually reestablish your focus to just the blankness or on your breath or whatever you choose to do. Choose to control and harness your focus away from things that either don't help you or you have no control, or negative things, or anything that's going to take you away from that good feeling and that happy optimism that you should be living in on a day-to-day basis. The quality of your life is the average mood that you live in during it. Are you in a happy mood? Are you a 5 out of 10? Are you a 2 out of 10? Are you 8 out of 10? I hope you're not living at a 2 out of 10 thinking a few little 8 out of 10s is bringing that up, because that's not the case. You have the power to filter that water, to filter life that's coming through you in a way that's going to make you feel happy, fulfilled, and satisfied on a day-to-day basis, and going to allow you to become one of those people that everyone's like, how are you always in such a good mood? It's not fake. It's the way they look at the world. So this time, how are you going to respond? Nice shirt, dude. Till next time.